Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome to Leisure Bit. And today we're coming to you from the Camping and Caravanning Club site at Ravenglass. So let's go and take a look around. We begin our journey today pulling into Ravenglass, and we're heading for the Camping and Caravanning Club site at Ravenglass. And we've arrived. After checking in, we then headed round the site to choose a pitch. Once we'd chosen the pitch, you let the warden know which pitch you're on.
Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
So we chose our pitch and got parked up.
That we only get one life.
Let's take a look around the site.
Now and take my hand.
There's a motorhome service point on the site.
I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two.
And here's the facilities block.
You know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright.
As you would expect, the facilities were very clean and tidy. There was also a useful information room, which also had some books if you fancied reading.
Leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Just behind the facilities block, there's a chemical disposal point and also rubbish and recycling.
Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
We're now heading for the Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway. One of the reasons we visited Ravenglass was to take a ride on the railway. It's not too far to walk from the site down to the railway. There's a charge for parking in the railway car park if you're popping in. There's a nice sensory garden just near the railway carriages.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind.
You can book your tickets for the railway online. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go straight there.
Baby, don't you
We'll head round to the platform now.
that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Today we're travelling on the Bolt from the Blue, so let's go and have a look. I trekked myself to a ticket in the Joan carriage. Worth noting, whilst pets are allowed in a lot of the other parts of the train, they're not allowed in the Joan carriage. She's all steamed up and ready to go. Better get on board as we'll be off soon. And we're off. The Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway's fleet of heritage steam and diesel engines transport passengers from Ravenglass to Dalegarth for Boot, which is 210 feet above sea level. It was built between 1873 and 1875 and was the first public narrow gauge railway in England. It is also one of the oldest and longest surviving narrow gauge railways. The 7-mile journey, which takes you from Ravenglass to Dalegarth for Boot, takes around 40 minutes, and the line winds through some really beautiful countryside. And now at Dalegarth, on the other end of the Ravenglass to Eskdale Railway. There's a shop, ticket office and tea room at Dalegarth for Boot. Just head back now to Ravenglass, and we're in the Joan carriage. Number of trains that run throughout the day, so you can spend a lot more time here. I got this same train going back after they turned it around, but there was enough time to grab a cup of coffee and a slice of cake and have a quick look round. We're back on the train and ready for the off. We had to stop for a couple of minutes for a train to pass coming the other way. There it is. We'll continue our journey back to Ravenglass now. And here it comes back into Ravenglass station. It was quite fascinating watching them turn the train around so it could take the carriages back to Dalegarth for Boot. There's a shop at Ravenglass, and there's the information on the fares. Check the website for the latest pricing. After the ride on the railway, we then decided to visit the museum, which is just off the car park. So let's take a look around the museum now. Here's a quick taster on some of the things you can see in the museum. It was great to have a look around and well worth a visit. We're just following the public footpath, which is just outside of the site. Take a left-hand turn as you head down the drive, and that's taking us towards Ravenglass. There's a restored mainline signal box just on the way. The chap was on his lunch at the time, so he didn't visit it, but here's a quick look. You can see the station coming up here, which is the normal railway station at Ravenglass. There's plenty of parking spaces at the station. We're now going to take a wander down to the estuary. I think we might pop in here for some lunch. Let's have a quick look round first. There's another pub here. Right, back to the pub for some lunch. I wonder whose drinks those are. After some light refreshments and a bite to eat, we then continued our explore. The tide was out at the time we visited. The England coast path runs along here. As usual, Roxy decided to have a play in the water. After Roxy had had a lovely play on the beach, we then made our way back to the Ravenglass campsite and had a lovely evening. And that concludes our trip to Ravenglass and the Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway. On the way back, we called in at the A66 Cafe, which is highly recommended for a lovely breakfast.